Today, we're going Bomb Village Biker Bones once again, but not with Banana Farm, with the eco variant of Helicopter. Let's hop right into it. Alright, our first match of today's video, guys, is against Lura mix on the map of Star with the strategy Bomb Village and Heli, believe it or not. I went Bomb Village farm earlier, and it was pretty fun with Biker Bones, but we're switching out Village for Heli, or we're switching out Farm for Village, rather. What am I saying? We're switching out Farm for Heli, rather. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I couldn't think of what I was saying. We're switching out Farm for Heli, which is a couple advantages, couple disadvantages. The advantages is I have life regen with the strategy, which is fantastic. Another big advantage is I have Mob Shove. And one of the weaknesses of this loadout is like fortified ZMGs, which Mob Shove absolutely kind of covers that weakness, which is great. And obviously the main disadvantage of Heli comparatively to Farm is the fact that Heli is just going to make me a lot less overall income. So my money is going to be more constricted this game. But I think that'll make for an interesting match nonetheless. And we're against Bomb as well here. Bomb BTN, by the way. So it's probably Bomb Spike Factory Farm for my opponent. My guess would be. Which would be an interesting matchup. We are just going to max eco off the start. Keep Biker Bones on strong, maybe. I'll need this Cluster Bomb after this eco boost, probably. Especially if they're sending me yellows. Yeah, okay. See Cluster Bomb up. We're good. And then we'll just max eco it. The nice part about the strategy, though, is even though we don't have Banana Farm, Heli Farms are still really good, especially if you pair it with villages, because you can discount the Heli Farms with villages. So I feel like we can cook with this here. And then late game, we obviously have the Biker Bones level 20 with Mob Assassin spam, which can do some incredible work. Heli isn't really going to do anything for me late game, unfortunately. You could try integrating like an Apache Prime or Comanche Commander into it, but in all honesty, it's just better for you to put your money into the bomb shooters. Those don't really do that good of damage if you don't have like glue or ice to damage buff them. So yeah, we'll pretty much only be relying on Heli in the middle game rounds and for income generation is my thought process here. There's the Banana Farm coming out. No surprise there. We'll switch over to Green Balloon Eco. I do want to force the, what's it called on their end? Heavy bombs on their bomb shooter though. We'll send a couple white balloons. Balloon boost. Okay, we forced the Bee Swarm out. Oh, I need to get heavy bombs in my own bomb shooter too. That is 100% a necessity. Let's do that. We're good. Not even close to dying here. Not even close to dying. I was a little bit too worried about their side. I get into that mode sometimes when I'm recording. I like am commentating about their side. I'm only looking at their side, and I look back on my side, and I'm straight up dying. I need to lock in. You know what I'm saying? Down to 34, but honestly, I'm not too worried about the life count. As I said earlier, I've got life regen in the form of Heli Farms, so it's not bad. It's not bad. We'll send some yells their way now. And the nice part is our bomb is stronger than normal because we do have Biker Bones buffing it with 10% extra speed, which is also great. Our plan for mid-game defense, or like early game defense rather, like round 11, round 13, is pretty much what you'd expect. We'll get a camo village to give us camo detection, and then we'll get probably just 2 cluster bombs, and that should be pretty solid. Round 8, they're just sitting the regular eco. Their farm is bottom cross path with top cross path. Are they going for a plantation here? I feel like they should have money for a plantation by round 8, right? Oh, there's the plantation. Okay, a little bit later than I expected them to get it, but fair enough. We'll send a little bit of Zebra Balloon Eco their way. I feel like I can be pretty greedy with my eco with this strategy, as Cluster Bomb is a great answer for the mid-game rounds, or early game. I don't know. What do you guys consider the early game and mid-game? I think of early game kind of like the first 10 rounds before you have to deal with like the big rushes. Mid-game is like round 11. Mid-game, honestly, is kind of like round 11 till like round 29, and then late game's like round 30 plus. Kind of. I guess maybe early game's like a couple more rounds than first 10 rounds. Maybe you could put early game into round 13. Round 1 through 13 or something, I don't know. Alright, they got their decamo mortar actually, so interesting that they're opting for mortar with this loadout. That's not what I was expecting at all. I'll be honest. BTN is kind of like, I say this in a lot of my videos where people go ETN and they bring like a decamo. It doesn't really make much sense because a big part of the hero is the camo detection. So the hero is losing overall use if you have a decamo on your strategy, right? It would just make more sense for them to go a different third that would offer more utility, like Spike Factory, for example. Either way, We got our Camel Village up. They're not sending me ceramics, so I don't technically need the second cluster bomb right now. We'll go for a monkey colony. Make some income with that early, which is great. And it also discounts my cluster bombs as well, so it's a double benefit. I do think I can probably force a little bit of defense on their end with this. It's balloon boost. They sold their farm for that? What? That's crazy that I forced a farm sell there, I'm not gonna lie. There was like, they could have tanked a bunch of lives there with their B-team lives. They could have tower boosted. Honestly, Bee Swarm would have been enough to defend the ceramics as well. I was not expecting to force a farm sell. Any stretch of my imagination there. Alright, we've got level 8 Biker Bones now, which gives this cluster bomb plus 30% pierce, plus 5% range, which is nice. And any future tower I place in the range of Biker Bones as well. So we'll definitely take that. Let's probably slow down the roll of my eco a little bit, because I don't want to over-eco to the point where I'm in danger against rushes, you know what I'm saying? Maybe slow the roll of the eco and go for another village farm. If they send me a Moab, we just get a Mob Molar. That's a pretty simple defend. Second monkey economy here. They might send me a Moab. They stopped ecoing. See? No, they're getting a Mob Molar on their side, actually. Unprovoked, too. Interesting. Without me sitting in a rush, they just buy it. Okay. Fair enough. Their farms aren't that bad for me forcing the sell of their farm, though. 2 plantations already. And I'm guessing Lura Mix has a pretty solid economy, too. Alright, round 18. Any fortified Moab incoming? They stopped ecoing again. Fortified Moab, I probably don't even get a second cluster and I just go straight for a Balloon Impact. Balloon Impact and Mob Mauler will be my plan against that. They're sending me some of those. Wait a second. Okay, I almost died. I thought I had enough money for that impact right away, and I didn't. And I also didn't realize that, dude, I hated how they changed Biker Bone Stun. I tried to use the Biker Bone Stun to solo the fortified ceramics, and they changed it a while ago where it just targets, like, the densest part of the map instead of the strongest balloon. So it just doesn't hit the fortified ceramics at all. And, like, for 3 years, basically, in this game, it always targeted the biggest, like, the strongest balloon. So it just messes with me in the head. I, like, try to use it in situations where it doesn't help me at all, and then it just messes me up, you know what I'm saying? Alright, 2 fortified mobs, this shouldn't be a problem. I honestly only needed 1 Mauler against this. 2 Maulers was an overreaction, but it's fine. We'll get Cluster Bomb up here as well. But yeah, dude, they made Biker Bones level 3 ability so... They buffed Biker Bones level 3 ability with, like, I think Blast Radius and some other things with it. But the targeting change hurts it so much. I feel like attacking the densest part of the map is just not what you want a lot of the time. You want to hit the strongest balloon with that ability. From my experience. Alright, Monkey City here. We're fine either way. That was just a little bit of a rant about the level 3 ability that almost lost me the game. They got their hive down, nicely done. Alright, Fortified ZMG. This is where the heli comes into play, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't used heli yet because I kind of wanted to get the bottom path 5th tier village before I go for heli farms, but heli is going to be great here. Is this hitting the Moab? It is. Okay, so we can stun the Moab. Dude, when you stun the Moab, the heli actually moves it backwards. Like, this is a super OP combination against ZMGs. Are they going to send me tight leads? I'm watching, and I'm waiting. No, another fortified ZMG, okay. 2 fortified ZMGs and BFBs behind. Alright, so definitely don't want to get the bottom path 5th tier village then, if they're investing this much into a rush. We'll spam some Mob Maulers on my end. Let's get a recursive cluster here too. Let's stun this. So far, everything is looking fine. Another fortified ZMG as well. Oh my gosh, bro. This guy is... Okay, let's stop our eco. Let's stop our eco. They are going crazy with the fortified ZMGs right now. I really don't think this is going to be a problem for me. If I get a really... I'm going to pair Tower Boost with level 3... With level 10 Striker Biker Bones ability. It's going to go crazy. Just watch, ladies and gentlemen. Watch. Wait. Tower Boost ability. Look at everything. It's all gone. It's all gone. See how crazy that is? I definitely didn't even need this much defense. I just wanted to pop it all like immediately. But dude, if you pair Tower Boost with Biker Bones double damage and you get a couple recursive clusters on the map, those just absolutely shred everything. And yeah, they surrender. There's nothing else you can do after that. That rush just got absolutely obliterated. Man, we go from maps that are great for my loadout, such as Star and Oasis, to Koru. So this is definitely going to be a big change of pace against Yellow Boys, starting with their Boomerang and Fate Weaver Dora here. Now, on a map like this, I definitely can't go for Biker Bones super early, because then my Cluster Bomb would be delayed too much, and I would leak a ton of balloons before I get Cluster Bomb up. So I think it's a better idea just for me to get Cluster Bomb then Biker Bones on a map like this. So that's what we'll do. Thankfully for me, opponent wasn't sending me a bunch of spaced balloons. Now they kind of found the spaced balloon button. Let's get the Cluster Bomb up on this next Eco Boost here. First. Okay, we're good. And then we'll probably end up getting round 3 or round 4 Biker Bones, which I don't think is that bad. Double Boomerang coming out from Yellow Boy, okay. We'll send Blue Bloons their way. Are they going in Eco? They are going Eco. What is going on here? Eco strategies from both of us on this map? That is not something you see every day at all. Huh. Eco is very rare on this map. Interesting. So Boomerang, Fate Weaver Dora, Eco. I'm not sure what to expect. Maybe Boomerang, Spike Factory, Mortar. That's the one strategy that kind of comes to mind that people run. That second Boomerang has faster throwing on it as well. That's interesting. Let's get our Biker Bones down here, though. This isn't that bad of a map for the bomb shooter. Wait. As long as it shoots in a good spot. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it seems like the Cluster Bomb's actually putting some work now. If it shoots to the left here, it's got a pretty solid line of fire. But if it shoots to the right, which I don't know why it's shooting to the right. I guess that maybe my placement was slightly off. It shouldn't be doing that on close targeting. What if I put on last? Is last more consistent? Well, last targeting is... It's more consistent, but it doesn't hit as good of an area. Like, the explosion radius is kind of weird. But I'll take the consistency. Because I was leaking a lot. Oh well. I feel like I probably didn't place the bomb shooter all the way to the left is my guess. Because close targeting should not be prioritizing the right lane. Even if you look at the bomb spot, though, it seems like it's placed all the way to the left, so I'm kind of curious as to why that was happening. Oh well. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen. We're alive. We got 27 lives left. The only problem is if some balloons, if they send me like space purples, for example, when they balloon boost them, I'll probably need a tower boost, since I'm so low in lives. I can't really trust my bomb shooter and Biker Bones to clean all of that up. Round 7 will both send each other yellow balloons. Eco is going to be heavily limited on this map comparatively to the previous 2 maps. This map just gets anti-stalled an insane amount. But that's fine. Keep Ecoing. That's probably all the yellows I'll send. Because I do need to start saving up for that Camo Village and the second Cluster Bomb. 100%. I do think we can work with this strategy on this map, though. Even though it's not the best Eco map, I think we can work with it, you know what I'm saying? It's not an awful Eco map. For bomb shooter, at least. And Heli offers some pretty cheap defenses for a lot of rushes, too. Send some Zebras. Sending Zebras actually is probably a bad idea. How are we looking against their Zebras? Let's get a village down here. Alright. Discounts. Second bomb shooter. Okay. What's their camo detection? They sold their second Boomerang. Submarine. Okay, so it's not Boomerang, Mortar, Spike Factory like I thought. Let's get Radar Scanner here. They go straight for a Reactor, actually. Oh, interesting. Normally when someone goes Boomerang Sub, they don't go for Reactor. They go for Submerge and Support and then more Glaives, which I think is definitely a smart decision as well. But I guess Reactor's fine. Alright, we got the second cluster on our end. Are they going to send me Space Ceramics? Question of the day. If they don't, I'd like to get them economy up. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not going to rush that. I'm not going to rush that either way, but I don't think that's the correct play defensively. It's better just... It's pretty much a similar price to get the Reactor up and the more Glaives, as opposed... Or Submerge and Support and the more Glaives. It's actually cheaper if you take into account the Submerge and Support cross path that you... Or the Reactor cross path that you normally want to buy. Alright, round 15. Still no rush from them. I'm going to get bigger bombs than second bomb shooter. Everything's going fine for me. I definitely don't want to go for an insane amount of eco this time, though. We'll probably stop eco pretty early. As if I go for too much eco, I just won't have the money on hand or the selling power to defend rushes on a difficult map like this. So we need to be smart with how much we go for. Another bomb here. Luckily, all of our placements right now are in Biker Bloons' range, which means they get buffed. Oh, look at that. We have the Fate Weaver Dora thing on it, which means the ability cooldowns are just longer. Yeah, what is that Boomerang spot in the back? What is bro doing with that spot? I'm confused. Oh, they sacrifice it. Okay. They didn't rush me with the sacrifice, which was odd. Huh? Are they doing that to slow down my hero leveling? That's definitely not worth. That was kind of an weird decision, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that was about. I think I'll go to 1500 eco and then I'm gonna stop there. Full stop at 1500. I think that's a fair plan. It's too... Maybe I'll go for a little bit more later after 1500, but I'll stop for a while and maybe save it for an early heli farm. I think it's too risky to go for more. Are they sending me a fortified Moab? I kind of am considering sending them one. Let's do it. Normus is actually a pretty good rush against Boomerang. Are we forcing armor-piercing darts? Oh, I don't like how they're defending this. You either want to invest in armor-piercing darts immediately or invest in that, Okay, they go for that. That should defend. You either want to invest in armor-piercing darts immediately or invest in the Moa Press immediately. But what they tried doing was they got the triple guns and then they got the Kylie Boomerang and they didn't have either upgrade they need. You know what I mean? So it just didn't end up well for them. Turbocharge does defend, obviously, but that's not a clean way to defend that rush. Alright, Mauler here. Tower boost this. I hate this game so much. Alright, last match of today's video, guys. This guy has like a 5 win streak, so we gotta lock in here. And they're spamming some emotes at me. Let's start with the bomb shooter right here. I am pretty slow to that previous match, guys, because, I don't know, our downdraft heli, I kind of expected to just downdraft the 4 ceramics from the Moab, but I don't think it downdrafted a single one of them. And I obviously tower boosted late there. I was expecting it to downdraft, and then once it didn't, I'm like, I have to tower boost, but then at that point, the tower boost was too late, and I went down. So, I guess it is what it is. Definitely not how I wanted the game to end, but it works. Opponent's going Druid and Oben here, so it's probably Druid sub farm, I guess would be. We will have to see. I actually ended up getting Biker Bloons round 1 here, which might be a little bit of a greedy decision, I'm not gonna lie. But it's fine. Let's get frag bombs here. Perfect. Maybe keep Biker Bloons on strong. So Biker Bloons kind of hits into this intersection here. I like that. Yep. And honestly, I didn't even leak that much to Green Bloons. Yeah, that's a pretty solid start. They actually went for Druid Wrath really early. Oh my gosh. Normally when people go Druid on this map, they wait to get Druid Wrath till like round 5. This guy got really early, but I'm not going to question their ways. They have a 5 win streak. They know what they're doing, guys. I'm not going to question them. You know what I'm saying? Get our cluster bomb up here. And now we'll just max eco it. My only guess as to why they did that is because my opponent probably wants to anti-stall the rounds. If they know I'm going to eco, that would be my only... Yeah. We'll see, though. We'll see. Farmer, Balloon Bot. Let's get bigger bombs on my bomb shooter. And then we'll need to get this all the way to heavy bombs soon. Because, man, bomb is not as good on Sands of Time as you would think. Like, we're still leaking quite a bit without heavy bombs. I'm hoping with heavy bombs I can defend everything, though. I am hoping that. There's the banana farm coming out from them, so it is banana farm as expected. Where's the white balloons? Really, no white balloons right now? If they don't send them, I don't need to get heavy bombs technically. Oh, now they send them. Let's use that ability. Let's get it up now. Perfect. How are we looking? Okay, it looks like we're leaking a little bit right now, but we don't have the 10% extra speed from level 4. Now I've got the 10% extra speed, and we should be feeling a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, I think we're doing alright. We're doing alright here. It's not the best defense, but it's alright. It works, you know what I'm saying? Black balloons their way. Now, yellow balloons can force defense on a 103 druid, but I doubt I can send enough. You need to send an insane amount to force defense on it. We will hold it down though, as long as possible. I just don't have enough money to send constant. Okay, Kefir 59 is overtaken on the leaderboard. How dare you do that, Kefir? It's kind of rude, brother. Oh, lag coming in here. Opponent's got 2 bars. McDonald's Wi-Fi, mister. They're hitting me with the sorry. At least he's nice about it. Okay, they're gonna get a round 8 bank, it looks like, is their plan. That's fine. Round 8 bank. Not a problem for me. 700 plus eco is pretty solid. There's the lightning bot from them, nicely done. Alright, round 9. Are they going to send me region zebras or anything like that? I kind of doubt it. And it looks like I'm correct. Mortar. Okay, so it's Druid Mortar farm. Interesting. Kind of thought it'd be sub. But I guess if they're going this greedy with the farms, they're probably playing aggressive and they have Mortar. That makes a little bit of sense. I'm thinking this is my village spot. Let's do it. We can get a second bomb shooter right here. They upgrade their mortar to signal flare. Nicely done. Grow blocker. Alright, you gonna force my camo detection? So far, no. Get a village farm up. I still don't have the camo detection on my village, but I mean, they haven't forced it, so why am I gonna buy it, you know? Bro, if he doesn't force it, I'm gonna go for a second village farm first. And that way I can discount the first village camo detection. Yeah. All I need to do is send me a couple camo balloons. That's kind of crazy that they're letting me chill without it. Alright. I'm gonna buy it now. Alright, 3 village farms. I like that a lot. Good amount of greed there. I did buy the camo detection after all, but we were able to greed quite a bit beforehand. I don't want to just not buy it at all, because then I've got to make sure I always save enough money for it, so they don't timing me with a camo balloon rush, and it gets kind of risky that way. So I feel like just buying it at the end of the day is the move, but waiting did allow me to greed quite a bit, which is nice. So I do like that greed. But yeah, this is kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. They let me greed so much here. Only 1 cluster bomb on round 16 should be illegal. My guess is they're taking a more long-term plan with their defense, or with their rushing, and their farming. That would be my only guess with it. A long-term investment. Round 17. Yep, they must have cashed out their bank, and they're getting 2 more banks on their end. Okay, fair enough. So triple bank play. Interesting. That is muy interesante. I don't know about this farming route, guys. I don't know what to think about it right now. I don't know what to think about it. And they're getting a really high eco too. I guess I'll get my second cluster bomb up finally. What level is Biker Bones? We got level Biker Bones to 8, so we got those benefits as well, which is nice. Okay. That's something. Another Druid on their end. Alright. I'm trying to think about if I want to go for a heli farm next, like I did previous match, or if I want to go for the 5th tier village next. I'm probably going to go for the 5th tier village next, I think. Is the best decision. Heli farm would be nice for a little bit of defensive support, but in all honesty, it didn't really help me out much at all in the previous game, so I feel like we just go straight up for that 5th tier village. Let's get heavy bombs in this though. Ceramics incoming. We're good against all those ceramics, right? Yep, no problem. Moab. We get a Molar up, and we should be fine. Yeah, we're good against that. Okay. And we're pretty close to affording that village. I should get it after 1 more eco boost. Come on. Monkey City has been bought. Perfect. Love to see that. Camo balloons aren't a problem. Everything has camo detection pretty much. We're good against those. Alright, what's their plan farming wise? I'm pretty curious. Are they going to cash out like all of their banks and go for a Banana Central? Or what are they going to do? The triple bank play is something I haven't really seen. They went for a second signal flare. Okay, that's a really interesting decision. Alright. No cashing out yet though. I want to get up my Monkeyopolis here in a second. So we will do that. Probably 1 more eco boost and I'll get it up. I'll sell these other villages. Let's get that up first. Oh, lag coming in here. Yeah, they're hitting me with the sorry. They know they've got that McDonald's Wi-Fi, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the Opolis up. We're good. If this be tight leads, I just get recursive clusters, and I can use the level 10 ability to double the damage. Still no 5th tier farm on their end, and it's round 24. And guys, they had a round 8 bank. I don't think this triple bank play is it. Even if they get their 5th tier farm now, it's like... Yeah, that's so late to get anomics up with how good their farms are early. I guess the bright side for them is they have a pretty high eco because they've been ecoing this entire game, but I don't know. I'd rather take like the round 20, round 21 nomics you can get with low eco than the round 24 nomics with high eco. You know what I'm saying? From where they started with their farms, at least. Alright, now that I've got that up though, we're gonna start getting some heli farms on my end. I'm actually thinking about sending them a fortified ZMG. Let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Why not? What's their plan here? Are they going for a Superstorm against this? That actually would be a pretty insane... I would take that value-wise. Normally you go for like a Spear of the Forest, but I guess they don't have a life buff Spear of the Forest, so Spear of the Forest would definitely win solo. And it's ramped as well. So it's either Superstorm or like Bloons you're gonna go for with their loadout, I think, against this. So I guess Superstorm makes some decent sense. Especially because they have Oben, so that makes it cheaper. The Superstorm Force is honestly great though, because that kind of stalls the rounds too for me, right? Because it'll blow back the Moabs and then keep the rounds long. The longer the rounds are, the better for the eco player. So yeah, they got Superstorm up. There we go, that's why I love the Force. More heli farms on my end. We're past 5,000 eco right now, or about to pass it. We're actually in a really good spot money making wise here. I like my positioning a lot this game. And the opponent only has one 5th tier farm still on round 28. Their farming is definitely not where it should be. I guess Force of that Superstorm did help us out quite a bit though in delaying their farms. Okay, they got Banana Central now, nicely done. And that fortified ZMG is still on their side, that's kind of funny. It's gonna be there for a while. This is probably the last support Chinook I go for. I do need to start saving up for round 30 defenses for sure. But when round 30 starts, I'll probably sell this village as well to get more defenses up. So that's about 20k that I can get immediately, which is nice. Maybe one more support Chinook then. This will be the last one. And I'll go 6k eco. Okay, there's 6k. Let's move this back slightly. I want my Bloon Crush to be like right about here. Alright, are they rushing me? Question of the day. A little bit of lag again. They've got the full map, they got the map filled with farms, and looks like they're actually gonna start Druid farming on their end, probably. Which is really interesting. If they don't rush me here, I'm actually gonna keep going for heli farms. I can go for a little bit more eco then as well. I thought they'd rush me right away, to be honest. That was my expectation. They sold a farm. Wait a second. Are they they're replacing it with a Monkey Wall Street, that's fair. Okay. So they're taking the long-term plan rushing-wise. Interesting. Let's get Bloon Crush on my end. I honestly don't think I'm in that much danger against an all-out, because against an all-out, all I do is get a bunch of mob assassins, homeland defense, tower boost, and level 20 biker bones, not shreds. At this point. I have a ton of money too where I can afford that without much of a sweat. They're going to be making a lot of money on their end though with the Druid farms and the max banana farms, and honestly, I might honestly be making more money at a certain point with the amount of heli farms I have. And just our big eco lead. 7,000 plus eco is a lot. I don't know when I actually want to stop ecoing, full stop. Maybe 8,000. I want to have enough money where I can micro homeland defense and micro level 20 biker bones ability, because that's actually really important. Micro and level 20 biker bones can do an insane amount of damage. So I'm going to need to be pretty rich to do that. For a late game rush. Like an ultra late game rush. While using a bunch of mob assassin abilities on top of it. They're getting Populus on their side. That's definitely not the play. Populus do basically 0 damage without damage amplifiers. Do I have level 20 biker? I do. Okay, this should shred. No problem. Yep, not even close. Put all these on strong. I don't think I need to start microing biker bones yet. Just keep using those abilities. It's micro homeland defense though. Home and defense definitely should be microed. Oh, we're so weak without Biker Bones level 20, actually. We'll micro it. Crap. Why can't I... Okay. Okay. Homeland defense. Tower boost. Micro. Micro. Come on, tower boost. Please, 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 please. Hang on, hang on. Micro. Homeland defense. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh my gosh, what a defend! What a defend! Come on, pop the last one, pop the last one. Let's go, bro. Holy cow. That was insane. That was insane. I didn't even have my full defensive setup up. I still could have sold a couple heli farms, got more bombs, but we held on. That ended the win streak too. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Rymac out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.